I call it beyond photography. I'm making an object. It's not just the imagery, but it's an object. That means it's a one of a kind. By using the medium of photography, I can make objects beyond that. 1965, I have a chance to come to the United States as an exchange student. And that's the first time they have an exchange program in Korea. I got chosen to come to Southern California and went to Garden Grove High School. And then after 2 years there, I went back to Korea. My friends were all studying for universities, but I applied for universities here. I went to Cal Poly Pomona. Then that's when I got into my first photo classes, and even though I was a mechanical engineering major and mathematics major, I want to learn about how to process film and print and all that, so I took my first classes there. That summer, I had a chance to go to Carmel, and I went to Western Gallery in Carmel, and that's the first time I saw a really beautiful photograph. I mean, when I saw it, it's something I really know how to make those, you know. So I started taking more classes, and I spent whole summer in Carmel, and then working the Friends of Photography, volunteering my work, my time, and I met a lot of photographers. Oh, Ansel Adams, Win Bullock, which I worked for a little bit, Brad Weston, Maurice Grave. And there's, so many people who lived around there, or the people who came from outside, and like Jerry Ursman, and who helped me quite a bit to expose my work. Oh, Minor White. He was my mentor spiritually. It was a really great opportunity, and I got bitten by the bug, you know. And so since then, I've been studying photography, you know, just all different type of photography. I thought I might want to teach photography in university, so I got a master's degree. I went through different businesses and career as an engineer and as a businessman and manufacturer. But my photography, my passion was there all the time. If you've done for so long, you learn something. And because I've been doing for so long and I've been doing so much, I've learned a lot. I accumulate incredible amount about work. And from there, I have some good work. You gotta see some of the bad work, but if you do enough, then there's always some good work comes out, you know. So that's what I'm doing, you know. I'm going back to all my old photographs and just basically cataloging it. I have about 50,000 final prints. My beyond photography, I do that all the time. You know, like whenever I have a certain, let's say, 2-hour period, That actually started very, very long time ago. Right about 1972, when I started to work with the Polaroid SX70. I used to etch on it, and I used to take it apart to the emulsion transfer, that I take emulsion out and put it on another piece of paper. The limitation of that was that comes in very small size, and it's hard to view, because you have to get really close it. So I scanned it, and from small to very large, you lose a lot. So what I have to do is I use Photoshop and get all the dust out of there and change the color to the way I want it. And I made a 44 by 44 inch, so almost a 4 feet by 4 feet images. First thing I did that, and then to simulate the surface, I started using acrylic or a different type of a medium to give that texture. So I started to paint on it. It really gave rhythm. And then while I'm doing that, I realized my discomfort from chemo. I wasn't aware of that. When I had my cancer, that was 7 years ago, I was really sick and I couldn't do too much. I had 8 months of chemo, and then I worked every day and accumulate about 35 images of that. And then one of the galleries, they asked me what I would show, and because of people thought I'm going to die soon, and also people know I produce a lot of work, and so they are wondering what kind of work I come out with. So I decided to do, it's a totally artificial number to say 100, but it seems like a good number to finish, so I got 16 more to do. Right now, I want to finish this. And so when I finish this, there's other projects that I want to do, but formation or how I want to do is very, very different. So I feel rushed, and that's not a good way to feel that way. But I want to make some sense of what I've done in my life, just at least in my photography or artistic journey that I went through. To me, two portions of photography, I think. One is creativity, and the other one is communication. Creativity, that means I want to say something. There's ideas that I have. Because I want to say something, that the communication comes in. And whenever it's a chance for me to translate it into imagery, then I do it,
Why do you photograph?
It's really hard to. I have to ask you a question the other way. Why do you brush your teeth?
Because I have to.
That's it. That's what it is. Okay, so one word. Survival. See, if I stop them, I'm sure I'll die soon if I do that. If I don't do it, I feel like I'm missing something or I cannot survive. It's basically, it saved my life. There's so many things that I still want to do. So that's why I work all the time right now. If people say, why don't you relax a little bit? I'd like to, but if I do, I feel like I'm going behind. I don't know how long I can continue this. So, yeah, it's a struggle. Definitely a struggle, but I enjoy that struggle, and it's at least I have a passion, and I really enjoy it, and I'm learning all the time. You have to have a dream to make it work. I have a goal. I wish it would happen. Is that 50 years after I pass, about 50 people uh, remember my work. If I can do that, then I think I lived a very successful life. Or I think I had a very successful life, but I think uh, what I did is worthwhile.